how to find stocks before they make explosive moves and profit off these moves by trading options. And by the way, today I took this trade. So first we're gonna go to this website called TradingView and we're gonna hit the search button right here. Go search up SPY. And now we are going to add aftermarket and pre-market into your chart by going down to the settings right down here, session, add extended trading hours. All right. And now what we're looking for is how the S&P 500 is performing. As you guys can see, we have this huge gap down. It is about down 0.5% inside of pre-market. And now what we're going to do, we are going to find stocks that inside of the pre-market that are correlated with the S&P 500, like AMD, they are in the S&P 500. So usually when the S&P 500 is going up, this stock should be going up. But today the stock or S&P 500 is going down, but this stock is going up. So we're going to find these stocks. As you guys can see, AMD is bullish. We can see Microsoft is bullish. Okay. And this is the trade that we took, guys. As you guys can see here, when we have this bullish momentum in comparison to the S&P 500, we can see big momentum moves to the upside. But it's really simple that we find a psychological level that we're looking for the stock to break out of. So we know there's bullish momentum inside of pre-market, right? So we're most likely going to see an explosion, but we want to see a resistance level. So let's find this resistance level. As you guys can see here, in the previous past, as you guys, we respect as resistance, and find a level that gets respected multiple times. As you guys can see, this level gets respected like 6 times. And then we see it respected inside of pre-market. So now what we're looking for is the first 5-minute candle of market open to break out of this with a 5-minute momentum candle. This is a candle with a huge body and a little wick, guys. As soon as that 5-minute momentum candle closes, guys, we enter into our long position, okay? So you enter in right here with out of the money call options, and then we're almost guaranteed a pop after we break out of this huge psychological level. So we start scaling out of our position. 30% gain, 50% gain, 100% gain, 150% gain. We're scaling out of our position on the way up. And this is because most breakouts are fake out. So we'll break out. We know we're guaranteed a explosive move when we break out of this level, but we don't know how long it's going to keep on going up before it fakes out. So that's exactly why I scale out of my position. And it could be a 200% gain. It could be a 30% gain like this. But for example, I call the trades out inside of my Discord completely for free. For example, if we get into AMD, which is $43 a contract, and you start scaling out, 25% gain, 30% gain, because eventually the stock is going to fake out. Let me show you guys AMD that we took today. As you guys can see, it was literally the same thing. We had this strong gap up inside of pre-market, and then boom, explosive move to the upside, and then we scaled out on the way up after that 5-minute candle closed, because eventually most stocks do fake out after breakouts. So if you guys want to join that Discord, you can do that by commenting Discord or hitting the link inside of my bio.